Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back. Tell a friend. Hey everybody, here I'm with a city update video for you guys today, and we're going to take a look at our Lego city that is currently under construction. And before I go any further, if you like this video or any other videos on my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for that. And here we go, and this right here is actually my Lego family. So this will be the closest you guys get to seeing me and my family is through Lego form for the time being. And here I am a little bit closer. Sorry about the lighting. And then here are my children. We have 2 daughters and a little baby son, and here they are. And we actually take up residence in the brownstone building that comes with the pet shop set. So we have claimed that as our own as the train goes flying by there. And here it is going around our whole city. So you can get an idea of what we got going on here. Again, everything is very much under construction. You know, nothing at all is permanent. And then here is the inside, you know, the front side of our brownstone building, and we actually put it in the middle of the Assembly Square set. If you watched my Assembly Square review, I said that we were going to be modifying it, and this is what we did with it, and we put the brownstone in between it, and I think it makes a nice little city block this way. We're pretty happy with that. And this whole row that I'm starting out and showing you guys, this is what we have affectionately called Lego Boulevard. We have like 2 different street names that we got going right now. We have Lego Boulevard and Lepin Lane. And yes, this is Lego Boulevard because all these sets are indeed authentic Lego. Because we do have a segregated city. You know, the Lego, we try to keep with the Lego, and the Lepin with the Lepin. And here's our little jewel thief. She doing some crime in the brick bank. And here's the other part of the pet shop set, detective's office area. And then down here at the end we have the Palace Cinema. And if you want to see inside anything or have any more questions, feel free to ask. There was the DeLorean from Back to the Future. And then right here, you know, as I said, we're currently under construction, and this is what I mean by that. You know, there's still things we haven't figured out. That we just kind of threw some stuff together to try to make a video happen. There is Harry Potter in his little car. And then over here, this is Lepin Lane. Now, these are actually 2 Lepin sets and 2 LELE sets to be precise. And but all the minifigures that you're going to see are all Lego minifigures. I took most of the Lepin minifigures out. Only a few actually remain. The firemen inside, the fire brigade are Lepin. And then I have a couple other that are still Lepin that I will show you when we get down to them. But other than that, like I said, every minifigure you see is a Lego minifigure. And then this little ninja guy here, JM Stop Motion Lego fans has been asking me for a little ninja guy to put in my world. And if you like this guy, you can say he's yours, and maybe I'll put him in different poses for you throughout my world. But right now, he and a couple others, they're in a sword battle on top of the Grand Emporium. And then here's, you know, my Batman and his little Batmobile. Here's the little guy. He's on some roller skates, and he's not doing too well over there. And then here's our little park area, and we need to get some green base plates to put down there. But this is what it looks like for now until we get the base plates situation under control. There's the train going by again. You'll see that a lot in our video. Here's Homer Simpson. He's just hanging out, driving his little car around. And here's all of our superheroes, and they're just kind of laying around. I haven't gotten around to putting them together. Here's Doc Brown. He's not a superhero, but you know, he's hanging out with them for now. I still have I haven't gotten planned what I'm going to do with the superheroes. And then here is Arkham Asylum set, the new Arkham Asylum set, and that is going to be the prison in our Lego city. We decided to make that our prison, And then here is the town hall, which is the center of our city and what everything is kind of built around. Was actually around this set here. The whole, design, this was what started it all. And here's the Ghostbuster firehouse. And then here we back are down on Lego Boulevard. And then over in here, the bride and the groom, those are actually two Lepin minifigures because I don't have a proper bride and groom, but the rest of them are actually Lego. The cop eating a donut. What else could he be doing? And then here is the mayor of our city. We haven't come up with a name for him yet, but we decided to make this guy our mayor. I was pretty excited about that. And then here's a little gas station set that we're doing that is still very much under construction. It's actually came with the cargo train, but we're going to turn it into a gas station, and more on that in a little bit. And then, of course, again, here is the Ghostbuster stuff. And some of these little vehicles you see like this, we came from them from the Dimension sets. We took that basic idea and then just kind of built upon it and made our own little stuff. So if you're wondering what all these little vehicles are about, you'll see they're from the Dimension stuff. And then here is our little rooftop Ghostbusters battle scene. Trying to simulate the first film, the original Ghostbuster movie, obviously. And here they are. And then I just got asked about the Parisian restaurant the other day, and yes, I'm still under construction on that, and it is going to go right here, I believe. Tentatively, of course, but I think that's where we're thinking about putting it. And then there is the rest of Lepin Lane, or Lego Boulevard, I should say. Sorry about that. And then here we are back on the outside. Here's my family again, in case you wanted to see us again real quick. And we actually live right next door to another little family. This one is not based off of anybody in real life. This is just a generic Lego family we got living in that top apartment in Assembly Square. Here's a little garbage man with our garbage truck. And then here is the back sides of these other buildings. And here's the little painting crew. I used to be a professional painter, so painters have a soft spot in my heart. So I was actually pretty excited to have a little painting crew. And there's a little construction guy, and they're doing some work back over in here behind these buildings. And then here's the jewel thief again. And I just want to emphasize that the whole reason behind this whole design of my Lego city is functionability, to be able to access and play with the sets as much as possible. And then here's the tower bridge. We're actually going to be raising that up at some point, and I believe moving it and maybe making the train go right down the center of it. It's just kind of sitting there for now. We still have a lot of stuff to figure out with that, of course. And then back over here, this is actually where Disney World is going to go. And yes, there is the Grand Carousel. And we're going to put the Disney Castle right over in here. And this is going to be our Disney World type area. Again, we actually do not have the Disney Castle completed as of now. We do have the set, it's just not as built. And then here is the Haunted House. I will get into a little bit more detail with that when I get on the other side. But you can see right in there, we're going to put the water, we're going to build the water out. And I think we're going to put like a Camp Crystal Lake type area. And this is going to be like our haunted section. So our haunted section is going to be kind of right next to Disney World, which it just kind of worked out that way. Designing these Lego cities is not as easy as you would tend to believe it is. It's a lot of work goes into figuring out what you want to go there, where. It's a giant jigsaw puzzle, of course, but it is so much fun. And then here, just a little house that my wife designed, and then here's a little set. I don't know if it's still available in the stores, but it was just a little creator set. And we got a little gamer girl and a little gamer boy. They live above that little grocery store. And then here's the other side of the, Ghostbuster rooftop battle we got going on. And right now the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's leading the charge, but we're actually eventually going to get the Gozer minifigure that some custom minifigures have made. That is a brilliant minifigure. I'll get Gozer and Vigo. And again, we put this here so it can be opened up and nothing is in the way, because again, functionality, being able to access everything is very important. Here's just some random pieces lying around because again, it is under construction. Lots of work still going on. And then here's the back side of our gas station, which again, it is just the cargo train set, but we are going to modify it because we think it has nice bones to turn into a gas station, because your town needs to have a gas station. And then here is the town hall view of everything from the town hall. And then we got the Hulk Buster, and then there's the Dimensions portal thing. We might do something with that. I don't know. We'll see where future lies. And then this right here is actually going to be our train yard. We're not going to get as crazy into trains as some of the other Lego YouTubers that you will see out there. We're probably only going to have 2 trains. We're going to take this cargo train and turn it into a passenger train, eventually. And then I think we're going to go back and get the Lego Hogwarts Express, motorize that, and do some stuff with that. And that'll be our second train. So probably only 2 trains. And then here's E.T. in the park riding his little red bike. And here is the back side of Lepin Lane, of course. And then here's that ninja fight I spoke of earlier. Back of the green grocer. And then here's our little movie star and his little starlet. We decided to give them the spot in the green, above the green grocer, because that's a nice little loft apartment that's up there. We're definitely one of the nicer apartments in our Lego city for sure. And then here's the back side of the cafe corner. And then you'll see, here's the tracks. There's the right side and the wrong side of the tracks. And on the wrong side of the tracks, aka the wrong side of town, we have our haunted area. We have Freddy's house over here with all the Dream Warriors and all the characters, popular characters from the films. And then, of course, they're down on Elm Street. And, of course, right next to them is the haunted house. You can see left lots of room so you can open it and play inside there, so that when kids or anybody come down to our Lego world, everything can be played with. Because it's toys, right? It's toys. You want to be able to play with it. And if you can't access everything, you can't play with it, it just kind of sits there and collects dust. And that's not fun. We wanted to still maintain, playability and keep the fun factor in Lego, while we're still displaying everything and having our Lego city. And so here is the little cemetery, and then, as I said before, we're going to probably put Camp Crystal Lake out in here, and move the water, build it out so it's all water coming down there. You won't see a lot of green, because remember, the center area, if you watched my other video, just pretend that the open area is water. And then here's the little path, and this path is it leads down into the woods, and the woods is where it's going to turn from city into the medieval section. This is where the transformation will take place, is right in here. Yeah, so the city and the medieval world, they have to combine somewhere, and so we're using the forest on one side, because we'll have Jason Voorhees haunting the forest, and again, it'll eventually turn into the medieval world. And then here is more views, and here's the train coming around the tracks, and down here at this end, yes, there is still a lot of open space, a lot of room to grow, because that was important, that we wanted to have room to expand our city as new sets come out. And And so I think we got a decent enough room to help, build and, still have lots of fun and, and enjoy this journey that we're on as a family, and then you guys are on, as you're watching my videos. And then again, the Ghostbuster Firehouse can open up, and everything will be accessible on the inside, because that inside of that set is amazing. It's absolutely probably my favorite building in this city. And then again, here is our little Bricklink store, and check the link in the description if you just so happen want to buy some Lego bricks from us. You can. Here is the sales from the Silent Mary. We have those for sale, and then these are all these minifigures we have for sale. Here's actually Karina from the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. If you're interested in buying her, lots of good stuff. Come check us out. Again, the link is in the description. And then here is my studio setup. This is where I do most of my filming, whether it's stop motion or videos. And you can see I have not one, not two, but 3 Silent Mary sets, and one is the actual ship itself, and the other 2 we are going to be modifying, bringing together and turning into a complete broken down vessel. And then here's just some random Lego pieces that we got going on, and see all these boxes are open because we've built all these sets with the exception of the Disney Castle there. We have not even opened this one yet. It's a 4,000 piece set. It's a little daunting. We got so much Lego work going on, it's hard to keep up with everything around here. And then we'll take a little walk down here. And this is where it's going to switch on this side between the medieval and the fantasy, because Disney World's going to be right there, and that's already kind of fantasy-ish. And here's our Red Kingdom, and you can get a little sneak peek of what's going on down here. I will be doing lots more videos of this stuff down here, because I know you guys really, really want to see this stuff. That's the Blue Kingdom on the other side over there, and I just got to get some lighting issues fixed before I can really dig in deep down there. And here's actually our personal Lego collection, just our random bricks and pieces. This is all minifigure accessories and whatnot. And we like to sort our pieces, not perfectly, but greens with greens and browns and tans together. And here's all of our Lego manuals. And then, as I said, here's black, and and then here's actually some trees, some big trees that we gotta still build. We haven't even got around to doing yet. We like to try to be a little organized here. And then here's some sails. I bought these green sails, they're aftermarket sails that somebody made for a Flying Dutchman if you want to make your own Flying Dutchman. I don't know exactly sure what I'm going to do with those sails as of now. But yeah, we have them. And here's actually our Lepin and LELE minifigures. They're actually going to be in Disney World, because Disney World brings in people from all over the world. So yeah, the Lepin and Lego people will, be, or the Lego and LELE characters will be in Disney World mostly. But as you can see, the train coming around the tracks. That is my video for you guys today. Thanks so much for watching, and continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are amazing. Thanks everybody, and have a great day.